Hi, I'm Rita Crandall and this is VBITE. Well, Examiner.com announced today that we have 58 days left before Prince Lestat hits the stands. And Anne Rice is coming here to New Orleans for the book's big debut to celebrate the Anne Rice Lestat Ball. And that's always fun, so we'll be there. But what's cool about this book is that she mentions that if you want to catch up, you can read Interview with the Vampire or Queen of the Damned, but it's not necessary. It's really a standalone piece. And so, like she tries to do with most of her novels, and that's kind of cool. But it's not bad to brush up on those. Anyway, we're all really excited for the book to come out and can't wait to find out what they've all been up to. So, I wanted to share with you my Anne Rice story. When I was in California, before I moved here 13 years ago, I was on jury duty and I bought The Witching Hour and I fell in love with New Orleans. In fact, when I read The Witching Hour, I had never been to New Orleans, so that was probably about, almost 20 years ago. And so I was reading it, I took lunch breaks and stuff, how jury duty is. And I fell in love with the characters, and you know how when you read one of Anne Rice's books, the feeling of the book stays with you. So I came home and I just bought an old Spanish house. It was built in the 1920s, and my husband and I were remodeling it. And I came home and I changed my clothes, and I was walking through the house, and all of a sudden I started smelling this beautiful scent. And it was really eerie because our house was barren because we were doing all the remodeling, doing a lot of wood sanding and brickwork. And the scent followed me everywhere I went. By the way, do you see that lightning in the background there? That's Rick. I want to give him a big hand because he's our effects guy, and he's doing a great job of the lightning for us. Anyway, so this scent was following me around the house, and so I got really freaked out because my husband wasn't going to be home for another hour or so. So I took my book outside in the backyard, and because I have to tell you, when we bought the house, it was a real fixer-upper, and it was creepy. We took all the shutters off the windows that were nailed shut so no light could ever get in. I found a dead bird in the fireplace. It was really a horrific situation we had walked into, on purpose though. I really wanted to fix her upper. So when we opened up all the windows, it really took a nice air about it, but still it had a creepy feeling. And I had that Anne Rice, Witching Hour feeling with me as well. So I went into the backyard and I was reading my book, and all of a sudden that scent overwhelmed me. It just came up and I smelled it everywhere. And I was so freaked out. I went inside the house and I ran into my husband who surprised me, came home a little early. And I started thinking about it, and all of a sudden I realized that I had just switched to surf detergent. And when I came home, I changed my clothes, and so the scent was certainly all around me and with me and went outside with me because it was in my clothes. So I'm a bit of a goofball at times. All right, good night. I'm Rita Crandall for VBITE.